Hey everyone, it's Uncle Judge, and welcome back to Let's Play Virtue Stash Rewards. So last time we got a whole bunch of these, hold on, let me show you, a whole bunch of these food ration boxes out of the calendar drawer thingamies, and now we're going to put them in here. So if I just tap here we go. What do you think this machine is? There we go. What's something called a dolly? It's got this 5x5 grid metal boxes. The top row is empty though. Yeah. Do you think we're supposed to put something in them? Like the ration that I'm holding in my hand right now? Well, not something, I guess. Put more boxes. Sigma, aren't you holding one? Yes, I am. I was attempting to put it in. There we go. And of course, I've got to put all the rest in here. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you tap on the thing, as long as you tap on it, you'll put them in the correct place. So there's nothing to worry about there. Pop them all in there. And nothing much happens. If I look at the screen, what does that do? The screen's stuck. Maybe it's not on. Looks like there's a card slot right under it. Okay, so we need a card of some kind. Yes, okay. There's a card slot. I think I have to do something with this thing to get that. Let's have a look. I wonder what this thing is. Well, it's full of ice cubes. Do you think maybe it's an ice machine? It's pretty big. An industrial ice machine. And if you can lift it open. No good. Won't even budge. What is that down there? Okay. Oh, I need a button first. Okay. Hold on. If I go over here, what's this over here? An empty beaker. And button parts. Okay then. I get the feeling, that's the safe, yeah. I need a password, should be like the others. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. Yes, it says you can view passwords. It's like, yes, I know I can view passwords, I don't want to just yet. Okay, and then, aha! What's this thing? Well, it's got a faucet, so I think it's connected to the water storage tank. So you use it to pour water? Yeah, there's a drain too, in the middle. Okay, great. I'm looking for the rest of that button. Okay. Well, let's do these. Basic water. Basic water. Neutral water. Acidic water. Okay. So you have to put the correct grade of water in those buckets. And the way to find out the correct grade of water is with the empty beaker. So if we put the drink, yeah, okay. I want to. There we go. Let's fill this beaker. So now we have a water-filled beaker. Okay, we can combine that with the pH detection, and it looks green. So that green colour. If I go to the archive, pH detection document. That is that's number 6, I would say, that green colour. Unfortunately, we can't really compare them directly, but I think it's number 6, so that's slightly acidic. I am not 100% sure. I know that we need drinking water, so that's probably +1. If I go switch that to +1, and yeah, okay, let's empty that down the drain and pour in the +1 water. Let's fill this beaker. Okay. If I combine that again with the pH detection, oh, that's not the correct button. Combine with that. There we go. That's ever so slightly bluish. Archive, pH detection. Yeah, I'd say that's probably neutral, because I remember 0 is not neutral. I remember that much, because that's where I did it first time. See, this whole pH detection stuff is what I always miss in this room. So I end up sort of just going, okay, well, I'm just going to mess around with these until it says that they're right, since there's not that many options. But that's definitely neutral. So we can put, if I switch to the neutral water container, that's what I want. No, I wanted that. Let's fill this thing with water-filled container, and it has neutral water. Okay. If I switch back to the water-filled beaker and empty that out, I think, going to the archive and the pH thing again, the reason we've got ionized water and beauty products here is because those are the levels that we need. So we need another +2 to get to ionized water, so we need +3, I believe. So if we put that on +3 and pour it in there, and then combine that with the detection chemical, that's coming at a pretty strong blue there. Check that against our archive. I would say pretty strong blue is ionized water. So that is base water. And we have 2 basic water containers that we need to fill up with that. That's one. And this is the other. Hopefully. Okay, back to the beaker. We need to empty that out. And then, hold on, I need to know. And again, I think beauty products is the other level. So we're at +3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2. So we need to put that at -2, I think. Fill that up. And once again, combine it with our pH indicator. And yeah, I think that's about the right colour, sort of reddish orange. Double check against the detection document. Yeah, reddish orange is beauty product level. So we will fill up our acidic water container. That one. That's the drain. Yeah, I didn't want that. I wanted this. And there we go. Fill those up. That should be correct. This machine usually tells you if you've put in containers with the wrong quality of water in there, but obviously I can't do anything about that. And that one. I want to check something in the archive actually, now I think about it. Nutritional balance chart is that, and the staff nutritional chart is that. Those will be important a little later. Once we can figure out where to get this card from, which means I need the other half of the button. Is the other half of the button? There are 2 cabinets. Okay. So the pictures of these books are pretty tasty. I wonder what's under the wrapper. Underwear! Another underwear gag. I think if I come over here I can look down the side or underneath, or... No. I can't do anything with this still. Won't budge. Okay. I need to find that last little piece of... Oh, I can just open the drawer. Okay, I didn't think I could just open the drawer. It's a metal piece. I'm going to combine that with the one that's called button parts. That's slightly more obvious. And we get a button. Okay, brilliant. Oops. You broke it. A warm drawer. Okay then. Sure. Actually, let's switch back to the button. And put the button in here. There we go. Should be in there pretty good now. Why don't we push it indeed? And it should be unlocked if the little indicator there's any indication. Sorry about that. Sounds like the lock opened, yes. Sounds like my phone was going as well. Anyway, okie dokie then. Let's see what happens. We can open it! So it is supposed to open. It's empty. Looks like I can open it from both sides. They can do that from the front or back too. Then there's no hinge, just a huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom. In that case, why don't we just lift the whole thing up? I will never know. But anyway. Does it look like something inside that last cube? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. Oh, we weren't just grabbing it. We weren't just grabbing it, that's for sure. This glass is in the way. How about dropping it through the hole? I really have to explain it. Just pay attention. You can slide the ice cubes using the Nintendo 3DS or using the control pad, yeah. Move the ice cube with something in it to the hole in the front. You can slide 4 of the ice cubes, but there's a limit to the number of moves times each one can be moved. Once you reach the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Here he goes. Okay. So, let's... take those over to the left, why not? And put them down there. I'm just sort of messing around with this and seeing what happens. So yeah, you see 2 of them are frozen in place now, so I don't think I can get this to the hole. No. It's dead. Failed. I can't remember how you do this puzzle, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to mess around with it until I remember. Obviously I have to use the ice cubes to, you know, sort of block things so I can go to certain places, but I can't remember exactly how you do it, so basically this is going to be messing around until I remember. See, that seems right. And then do that, maybe? No. So that's failure, but it feels right, that method. I mean, if I do this instead... no, that's where I was doing it in the first place. Never mind. Yeah, retry. If I do this instead, that's probably not going to work, is it? Nearly, but not quite. Move that one there. Oh, then I've got to move it left. And if I move this right again, that's going to freeze in place there. And then that's just going to do that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says I can move each one 4 times, but that first one I think I can only move 3 times. It's as if it's already moved once as I get into the puzzle, which is a bit misleading if you ask me. I suppose I shouldn't forget that I can always move them up, but this first one probably does want to do that. If I move them back up... Oh, that does count as moving that one. Oh, never mind. No, that's no good. Move that down there, move that down there, move that down there, move that down there, move that to the right. If I then move that up... No, that's stuck in that corner now. This is really... I can't remember how to do this. I refuse to look it up. There aren't that many options. Because, yeah, move it down. And then move it right feels correct. But then if I move that up, it's basically screwed. So I've got to move it down. If I move it right, that's just stupid. And now I'm stuck in a loop. So it's not that. If I move this left first, and then say up, the second one has already gotten a move on it, apparently, and that just gets stuck in a corner, so I can't do that. Soon, if I move it right then up, it's going to get stuck in a corner, so I can't do that. So it's got to go left or right. If that goes if that goes left first, then it goes down and it gets stuck in that corner, which is probably pretty useless, so it's probably got to go right, down, left. Right, at this point, if this goes up... For a start, the third ice cube starts going, and that gets useless. And for seconds, that's probably just going to get just as stuck. So that probably has to go down. Can I go? No, if I go left with that, then that gets stuck there, and then we're really screwed. Yeah. So right, down, left. See, this is the only option I can think of that doesn't get me completely stuck. Unless this goes like down right or something, but that doesn't make any sense because now I can't get this to. I need to. Hold on. Oh no, back does that. Okay. I can't figure it out. Just keep trying. You can do it. Yeah, this is the point where the characters will start giving you hints on this one if it wasn't on hard mode. I also refuse to put it into easy mode. That's for sure. Right, down, left, down, right, down. If I go left. Ah! Then I go right, down, left, down, and it was going to the hole. There we go. I was nearly there last time. Oh! That was a pain. Ha! It worked. Good job. Open up, which get it? Ice cube. Yes, let's open it up, please. And grab the ice cube, and let's combine it with our warm draw. Draw with ice in it. And then we can put that into the machine here. Oh, you hear that? It's probably warming up right now. You should probably keep an eye on it. And then time passes, apparently. A ting! If we open it up, the ice has melted and inside is... Guards underneath the water. Are you okay? Just kidding. We got an ID card. Visitor ID. Not much interesting on the back of it. So I think next time... yeah, okay, I wanted to... There we go. Next time we are going to put this ID card into the machine. So thanks for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.